I'm grateful for your presence. What big changes are headed your way? What big changes are next for you? So we're pulling in some real energy here. And I want you to release anything you don't need. Clear out anything that you want to put away. Just open up some space so we can get a good reading. I want you to relax your shoulders, and I want you to relax your facial expressions. And I want you to get a feeling for what it is that you're interested in knowing. What do you want to know about what is to come for you? Take a breath. Card 1, card 2, card 3, and card 4 are in front of you. I want you to let yourself intuitively be drawn to one of these 4 cards. Now. Welcome in my card 1. What big changes are happening next for you? All right, so we're going to flip over our anchor card in a little bit. Let's go ahead and start with some tarot cards. We're going to start with the 4 of Swords. We're starting with the Sun. Oh my, we're starting with the Page of Wands and the 4 of Pentacles. Okay, so getting us started right away, what big changes are coming in for you? So you are going to need a rest. You are going to need a rest very soon. You need to rest, recover, take time to regenerate, to let your soul relax. You have been busy. It is time to let everything settle down, to take away all the things from your mind. The sword gets into the mind space as well, and just breathe. And happiness and warmth is on its way for you. If you feel like you've been in a cold place, if you feel like the sun hasn't been out for you, it is coming. The sun is coming, warm and joyful and buoyant and happy and just absolutely, this morning, I stepped outside in the first sun of the day and closed my eyes and let the sun hit my face. And that is exactly how I feel like this card is going to feel to you. Like warmth just pouring over your face, what you needed, a moment to rest and let your face hit the sun and let the joy settle in. Let the positivity and optimism is turning over for you. We have the Page of Wands. So also I feel like this is going to be some sort of offer coming for you, something with work. Our wands often getting into career, passion, and purpose. The pages is messengers coming to bring us messages. And I think there's going to be an offer. Somebody's going to be offering you something, some new job or a new career opportunity. It could also be an intuitive tingle that's like, hey, you need to do this, where it's like an offer from the universe that you need to up-level yourself in a certain way, take your business to a new place, take your career, your passion, your purpose to a new place, and this is how you do it, and that's going to be coming in. So I want you to look out for messages and be ready for offers. And we have the 4 of Pentacles coming in too. So the 4 of Pentacles is this tight holding on, this sort of, I'm feeling this in a love area actually. So the Pentacles often has to do with money, but I'm feeling this in a sort of love way, like something, is sort of shifting and changing, and something's going to either happen or has just happened where you've been holding on really tightly to your feelings, almost in that 4 of Cups kind of way, which is very similar. This gets more into the worldly aspects of that, but just sort of, like holding your schedule tight to yourself, not going out as much, staying in more, deciding to sort of just hoard all that energy to yourself. And I would be careful for that. I would be careful for that energy, because I don't know that that is what you should be leaning into. I feel like opening up and embracing and opening your arms up is going to be really important. So I want to find out what's happening in love. What is coming for love for you? What changes are coming in love for you right now? Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, you're going to be morphing into this space where you are just noticed by everyone. There's a quietness about you. There's an ability to, all of this that you're holding back from the world, you have so much. You have so much. Be careful about pulling in too much, because you can really grow and use this as a growth period start journaling, but you're going to really be recognized as the incredible human, divine feminine energy that you are, growing things around you, fertile, abundant, just totally taking care of things that need taking care of, taking care of your world that needs to be taken care of, taking care of other people's worlds that need to be taken care of. Life happening all around you, really life. And it's so interesting that life is so paired as well with rest, that you need this rest in order to embrace all this life that is floating in for you. I want another card for love. The Ace of Pentacles. How interesting. So right away I said I felt like our Pentacles was really, I was feeling it more in a different way outside of money and, but maybe getting into scheduling and things and like the way you're utilizing this earthly time, and your earthly body and like what you're doing and what you're letting yourself do. And you're really having this growth spirit. And with love, as you are recognized as this gorgeous, glorious, divine feminine energy that you also are going to be having a brand new opportunity for love. So if you're in a relationship, this could be somebody coming in that's not the person that's in your relationship. This could be a new side of that person. If you aren't in a relationship, I feel like this is a completely new thing. I don't really feel like this is something from the past coming back, having a resurgence. I feel like this is just a totally new person. Someone that might be in your world right now, though. Somebody who might be in your world that you haven't really realized the potential. This is new opportunities, our aces. These are new things being handed off. Something new on offer. And I do feel that in our Pentacles way, we're talking about I do feel like we're talking, we're asking about love, but I also feel like we're talking about the way that you're spending your time, spending your, the precious and important things to you. I would like to know about this the scarier things. If there's something scary coming in for you, what do you need to watch out for? What do you need to prepare for? Oh my, we have the Ten of Swords. Well, I asked for something scary, didn't I? I asked for something scary and the cards gave it to me. Now, this doesn't have to be a scary card. And I would also like to just, sort of point out our lying figures here. We have the Four of Swords in a lying position, face up, peaceful, serene, happy rest. And then we have the Ten of Swords here. So the 10 is a completion card. So as an obstacle, I do feel like there's something that has the potential to really pin you down, to feel like you've been possibly even taken advantage of, to feel like just your thoughts aren't yours. Your thoughts are immobilizing you almost in a certain situation. You're going to have to be very careful about withdrawing to the point where you're not active and you're not in life, because you have this beautiful life energy coming in. And I want you to utilize that. You have new opportunities coming in for love, to just grow yourself and be this fertile ground for growth in your career, and to sit into this sun. So we have to be very careful about how much you retreat. And this gets into this space as well. How much you retreat. If something sets you off and triggers you and sets you into a place where you feel like, I can't move out of the weight from under this. This is just, I want you to get your friends in line now, set up some dates, set up some friend dates, set up some things to do, set up some activities. See how immobile this card is as well. So mobilize yourself, get outside, do some things, do some activities, get, to hurdle this obstacle. Find a place where you can move, but also where you can control your thoughts. But I think that movement's going to help you control your thoughts. Meditation will also really help, and a moving meditation is even better. Okay, so I want some deep wisdom from your higher powers, from your guides, on something that you deeply need to know. I'm feeling something back here, actually. So, oh my, we have the Ten of Cups. My dear one, you're going to be great. Your happy ever after is on the way. And of course, life moves in cycles, so there is no happy ever after per se. But this is the happy ever after card. This is another sign of completion. So this is coming directly after our Ten of Swords. Whatever thing is pinning you down or is going to come up as a big obstacle that just makes you want to lie down in defeat under the weight of those thoughts. There are feelings and emotions that await you that are happy and wonderful and open-armed. We're watching out for those closed arms, opening you up with another person, with a whole life, with a whole life-changing rainbow of activity. There's so many beautiful things going on here. So many beautiful things. Okay, I want to turn over our anchor card. And actually, let's drop a rainbow emoji down below. If you're with me right now, let's drop in a rainbow emoji down below. And also, I do want to pull two oracle cards for you. So first of all, I'd like to pull Divine Feminine card to see what kind of divine feminine energy you need for these big changes that are coming. We have a new offer coming in. We have some rest that is needed. We have some real positivity and optimism, but also some and this is almost hermity, but not hermity in the good hermity way. This is kind of just closed offness. Okay, so our divine feminine energy that we're pulling here is Lakshmi, the goddess of abundance. I choose to feel abundant. Wealth is an inside job. I love this, and I love this so much because we're so much in the pentacle energy here, and our pentacle energy often does have to do with wealth. But I do think this is the wealth of feeling and emotion and love, but also financial too, because you do have this new offer coming in. So there is money at play here too. But wealth is an inside job. Feel the abundance that you want to feel. Harness in and anchor into that divine feminine energy as you go about your days, as you see what you need to see. Now we also are going to pull an Angel and Ancestor card from our Angel and Ancestor deck, just to see what divine wisdom you need to know. Earth Guardian, stay rooted and grounded. Do get out into nature. Get out into the earth. Get out into the world. I want you to get out, and I want you to put your feet in the dirt and ground yourself. And then I also, stay rooted and grounded in your life as you're going through your life as well, in the non-physical aspect. Okay, so we're going to take a look at that anchor card. So once again, you are dropping a rainbow down below, and I want comments. You know that I want your comments, and I want you to like, and I want you to subscribe and do all the things. Okay, so our anchor card is the King of Pentacles. Hi. Love is a big focus. Our King of Pentacles, my Queen of Pentacles, how beautiful, the new opportunity that is coming in. You are an excellent, excellent match. This person who is dropping in, this is a big change, and it's a good one. And it's going to be, open yourself up. Don't get caught in these obstacles. Don't get caught staying at home, deciding to pull away from life. Now, that's not the same thing as taking rest. I do want you to take rest and recovery, but I don't want you to pull away from life. I want you to sit into the sun and get out into life, so you're open for the new opportunities that are coming in. So you're open for this soulmate connection that's coming in. And like I said, if you are with a person, this could just be a different aspect of the person that you're already with, that things go to another level, they move to another level. And this could be somebody totally new coming in. I feel like it feels like a new energy to me. But that doesn't mean that they're not in your world already, just that you don't really know them in your world. But, leave me messages. I'd like to hear your thoughts on that. Oh, my dear one, I'm sending you off with love. I'm sending off with so much light and these changes. You've got this. Until next time. Mwah. Mia. Welcome in my card to breathe out, clear, make space for the changes that are coming in. Make some space to see and open up your energy field so we can take a look. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Okay, let's take a look. Let's see what we've got. So we're going to be pulling over our anchor card in a little bit, but not right now. Actually, we're going to be pulling over our anchor card at the very end. So let's take a look and let's see where we're going. So first of all, we have the Six of Swords. We have the Six of Swords. So there is some moving on that's happening right now. You are moving away from something, and you're moving away from something in your thoughts. Your sword's often getting into that thought head mental space. And you've been putting some distance between you and something else. It's been kind of I wouldn't, it's not like a joyful experience. It's like you're moving on, but it's like, it's been trying, it's been testing, it's been a little sad, and it's been leaving a lot of feelings of sadness with you. And we have the Chariot. Now, this is so cool because we have this sort of slow move. That's it's difficult, it's hard, and it's a little sad, and you've been letting go and moving on. But the Chariot is coming in, and victory awaits you. Something really victorious is coming your way where you're going to gain a lot of momentum and a lot of strength. And I do feel like this is kind of a career move thing coming in, that in a career way, in a passion and purpose way, you're going to gain a lot of momentum and a lot of strength. You're going to feel like an incredible version of yourself very soon, like you're winning, and you're winning at everything. And that energy is going to translate to every aspect of your life. That winning energy, that confidence is going to translate and just start sending ripples out into every aspect of your life, which is pretty cool. I really like that. We have the Page of Pentacles. So our pages, our messengers, our pentacles getting into worldly goods. And I am feeling this is money, that there is a message about money that's coming in. I feel like you're going to have some sort of financial offer. You're going to have some sort of financial thing that's going to, for lack of a better word, put in your pocket. You're going to have a financial opportunity coming in. And I want you to pay attention to it because I think it's positive and good. I think it's a good, happy financial prospect that's coming your way. And we have the Ace of Cups. So our Ace is getting into new opportunities and our Cups getting into our feelings and emotions. There is some beautiful new opportunity coming in that's going to make you feel the opposite of your Six of Swords, the opposite of what you've had to let go of. It's going to overwhelm you with joy and feeling and love and gratitude. I feel so much gratitude coming in, that you're going to be in a space where you're like, wow, am I grateful for this? I can't believe that my life is taking on this sheen where I can be so grateful that so much is coming in. I want to find out about love for you. So let's pull some love cards. We have the Ace of Pentacles. So interesting. We have this little message about this financial opportunity coming in, this financial thing coming in, maybe a financial offer that's being made to you. We also have the Ace of Pentacles, or aces again, bringing new things. There's something new that's coming in, a new offer. And our Pentacles, I do feel like gets into that sort of money space. When we're asking about love, I feel like it's connected to what is coming in for you financially. So as this starts to progress and you get this financial ding that you're like, okay, this is the new opportunity, this is the thing, and I'm starting to follow this path, and this is great. I'm overwhelmed with the abundance here, and I'm feeling all this gratitude, and I'm in this confidence and momentum. And also, here comes a love opportunity right into the mix of it. But it has to do with this. It could be the person who's offering, it could be a person who's connected to what's on offer. It could be a person that's connected to a job thing that's, but there's a person that's connected here that's going to harness some new opportunity with love. And if you're in a relationship already, this could also be that as this, the finances are starting to pour in, and there's an abundance and you're feeling all this confidence and you're in this new space, this could take your relationship to the next level and take you to a new space. But I'm feeling like something connected with all of that is going to end up hitting some heartstrings. All right, also for love, we're pulling, I pulled two cards, so we're pulling them both. We have the Knight of Cups and we have the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups is a similar card to our Six of Swords because it is a moving on card. So you are going to have the opportunity to move on from something you had so much heart space for. So you have been moving on, but you are in the process of moving away from something, but there is a big space of your heart and feelings that won't be able to really let go until this new person comes in. And this new person is good. This person is wonderful, full of feelings and emotion, and being able to be a protector and provider, and wanting to understand you and communicate with you and see your vulnerabilities and just really be in this space. So I don't think you will fully be able to move on from the heart space and the feelings of this old thing that you've needed to move on from until this person walks in. And when this person walks in, you will be able to. Okay, I want a deep piece of wisdom from your guardians, from your, from source, from the universe. So a deep piece of wisdom, a 5 of Wands coming in. So the Wands getting into that fire, passion, purpose energy. And this is a very frenetic kind of stirring up, kind of like a little bit of a argument, like a fight going on. But I'm actually feeling this in a very positive way. I think your energy needs to come to a place where you're willing to fight for what you want. In your passion, your purpose, your career, there's an energy in there where you need to get into that fighting spirit. You need to be ready to do battle. You need to be ready to voice your opinions, to stake your claim, to set your boundaries, to do the things that you need to do for you, for your heart space, for your purpose, to feel all the passion that you feel. So I want you to agitate yourself a bit, agitate the waters, and let it come to a bit of a fray. Okay, and I want to see any obstacles that we need to know. What are any obstacles that we need to know? The 9 of Pentacles coming in as an obstacle. So I would be careful of things that look pretty and feel like what it is that you want, but are not what you really want, that maybe leave you feeling a little lackluster. So it might feel really opulent, and I don't really mean items and things, but I do kind of mean that too, because we are talking about finances. But also I am feeling like for everything, like lucrative job proposition, just everything. Do know exactly what it is you actually want. Get into a space where you're getting some real clarity on what it is you really want. And don't be fooled just because it's shiny and luxurious looking or seeming, just because it's good on paper, maybe, sort of thing. Okay, I'm going to pull 2 oracle cards for us. So we're starting with Divine Feminine to see what kind of Divine Feminine energy we need to harness for the changes that are coming in for you. And we are pulling Aquilanda, the goddess of never not broken. Everything happens for my liberation. I choose to become only more love. The goddess of never not broken. Everything happens for my liberation. I choose to become only more love. And that is the Divine Feminine energy that I want you to sit into. All right, I'm giving Aquilanda a little handmade cover up there for YouTube so we don't get censored. And we're also going to do an angel ancestor card here for some divine wisdom of what you need to know. Heart guardian, love and let yourself be loved. Love and let yourself be loved. Sometimes it is hard to let ourselves be loved, isn't it? Okay, now I do want to turn over our anchor card. All right, so if you've been with me thus far, what should we drop below? Okay, let's go ahead and drop a heart, because for our heart guardian, let's drop a heart below, any color heart, but I also want notes. I want to hear how you feel about all this. Okay, so our anchor card is the 2 of Pentacles. The 2 of Pentacles, so you're going to really have a choice between 2 things coming up here. So this message that's coming in, that's not just going to be one offer or one thing coming in. There are going to be multiple things coming in. So you are going to have to decipher what it is that you really want. You really are going to have to watch out for this obstacle. You're going to really have to know what it is you want, and just don't go with the shiniest thing. Go with the thing you want the most. What it is that you want the most. Because there's going to be a real juggling act of what it is that you want, what your priority is. And it's a good time right this moment to figure out what that is. Oh, my dear one, I'm sending you love. I can't wait for this energy to take over. I'm very excited for this. I'm very excited for this. Good things are coming in. I'm sending you love. I'm sending you so much light until I see your beautiful self again. Mwah. Yeah. Welcome in, my dear card 3. Oh, I just want to scoop up some energy and just move it to the side and get to the heart of where you are and what changes are coming for you next. What changes are on their way? I can't wait to find out. All right, so let's see. All right, so first of all, I'm pulling the Five of Cups. I'm pulling the Knight of Wands. And I'm pulling the Three of Wands. And I am pulling the Lovers. Oh my goodness. Here we go. All right, so getting us started, we have the Five of Cups. So you have been looking after what you've lost. You've been looking at something that was lost to you, something that was taken from you, a person, a relationship, a heart space, something that held a lot of feelings, because our cups always hold all those feelings. But there is something beautiful waiting for you, and you haven't had the time to turn around. You haven't had the heart space to turn around. But now you are going to have the opportunity to turn around and see what is in your world right now, to see what it is you have at this very exact moment that you have been ignoring completely. And with that comes the Knight of Wands, a fiery, passionate, fast moving energy. And I am feeling this as a person. I'm feeling this two ways. I feel like this could be lover energy, like a strong, capable, so attractive, such a sizzle, such a burn, absolute romance, like total just light you up and take you away kind of romance. And I'm also seeing this as a person who has all of that energy, who is bringing something else on offer. So I feel like one of those two things, perhaps even both of those things, is coming in for you. Something in your career, in your passion, in your purpose energy. Someone who's bringing some kind of new opportunity with them that's just going to take you away. Now we have the Three of Wands, which is this kind of looking off into the distance, perhaps getting into travel, planning travel, getting ready to go somewhere, going somewhere, and career, again, passion, purpose, something to light your fire, something to get you invested in life again and get you invested in your passion and your purpose again. So I am feeling that travel aspect, but I could also see this as just sort of like education, that you're like reading a lot, or you're surveying the land a lot. You're figuring out things to pull into that passion, purpose, drive energy. You're figuring out things that you want to rope in, you want to harness in and pull them closer to you. And the Lovers is coming in. So love is on its way to you. This is a beautiful card. These lovers are completely seen to each other, completely known, divinely cast together. This is fated, it's wonderful, and it's equal, and it's completely vulnerable. They're standing there in their nakedness, just totally vulnerable to one another. And it's a beautiful thing. If you're with someone right now, this could just be another level of your relationship. If you're not, this could be a past person. This could be a future person. I would like to know more about that, and I want to ask the cards more about that. So I would like to know more about love for you and who this person is, and just what we need to know about them. So I'm getting the Five of Swords. So interesting. So I think that the first moment of meeting this person, or even if you're in a relationship right now, if you're in the relationship with this person and you're having a lot of fights, whatever it is, you're going to be having a tough time with them. So you could be in a tough situationship, and that could still be the person. You could be in a tough where it's someone who you were like, oh, they're so attractive, but man, they hurt my feelings. They are, I don't like them. They're mean. You know, like there's something like that happened where you were like, no, you know, your energy was like, they took something from me and I can't stop thinking about it. And it, you know, like they really, you know, hurt my feelings in this way, or did this thing, or, you know, stole this thing away from me, or something in that realm where you've been in a little bit of a battle with them. But that's okay. It's going to come out all right. It's going to work out. So I would like to know one more thing about this person and this love and what you need to know. Okay. And we have the Five of Wands. So more battling, more battle energy. This is that passion, purpose, fire energy, and this is like in the fray. There's a battle going on. Now, this battle is maybe not so intense as this one. We got some sharp swords getting into the mental space, but this is a more playful battle. So I do think that part of this love relationship that you have, it will be laced with maybe even as a part of their love language is kind of those fake negatives where they're like, oh, I'm going to tease you this way. And it could genuinely bother you. And that might genuinely need to change at some point. But we know we're going to morph, we're going to get to this place. So it's okay. But part of that whole relationship is going to be a little bit of banter and battle, and maybe even there's a little bit of fighting that goes on because you care so much about each other. I want some deep wisdom from source, from your guides, from the universe, what you need to know. I really am feeling this card, so we're gonna land it. The Hermit. So you need to take time for yourself too. You need to take time to get into your inner space, to get into your world, to recover, to see truths about yourself. And I really feel that, as I said it, I really felt it for your energy. I want you to see any truths for yourself that you might have been ignoring. See the truth of what you might be hiding from yourself. What do you need to know about yourself? What do you need to know about the world around you that you have been misleading yourself with or misleading yourself on? Okay, and I want one more card. So I want any obstacles, anything you really need to look out for that could trip you up, that could be a real problem. And I'm feeling something right in here. So we have Temperance, which makes sense as an obstacle. We need to have, I mean, we don't need to have balance, but actually, this is so interesting. So it could swing the one way of having a problem that swings wildly into intemperance, where you're just like, oh, I'm doing this way too much. That could get into addiction, that could get into, TV, that could get into all of those habits. But also, I do feel like this is almost a warning that you can't have balance in your life in every aspect all the time. There are moments to be imbalanced. And as this love comes in, this might be one of them. And it could be okay to swing a little wildly, to not be fully balanced, to be a little bit all or nothing, or be a little more like, this is what my life is about right now in this season, sort of in the season of things. So I do feel that coming up. So I would sit with that a little bit. I really do encourage journal, do get into the heart of stuff, especially in this hermit space, because I'd love for you to really get into the heart of things. Before we turn our main card over, I do want to turn over 2 oracles. So we have a Divine Feminine card, first of all, to see what kind of divine feminine energy you should be harnessing with all of these changes. So we have Yishi Tuskal, Lady of the Lotus Born. Embodiment is the deepest bliss. My body was made for enlightenment. Your body is made for enlightenment. Get into your body. Get into physical activity, exercise, energize. Get into your physicality, the sensuality. What do you want to smell? How do you want your skin to feel? What do you want to wear on your body? Do you want silk on your body? And see how you stand. See how you sit. Notice the little movements that you make every day. What is your body language telling other people? I want you to get into that and sink into that divine feminine energy that Yishi is handing to us. So we also have an angel and ancestor card that I would like to pull as well for some more divine guidance. I'm feeling this card right in between these 2 cards over here. And we have summer. Oh, how nice. Bask in joy and light. Well, it's time to have a summer day, regardless of what the weather is or how crazy things might be in whatever part of the country you're watching this from. sit and bask in joy and light. And I like this idea. I think that you should have a summer day where you decide it's going to be summer day and you play, I don't know, summer music, Katy Perry playlist or whatever is the summer vibe. And, maybe you put a swimsuit on, maybe you light up some really bright lights and just sit into the summer vibe, make yourself a summery, dinner and drinks or whatever, and maybe invite some friends in on it. Drop a bumblebee in the comments below. If you are with me and you're feeling this, drop a bumblebee in the comments below. Do subscribe, all of those things. Drop a bumblebee in the comments below, but I love your comments. I want to hear how this is hitting you. I want to know everything that's going on in your mind right now. So we're going to turn over our anchor card. Let's turn this over. Here we are. And we have the Two of Cups. Well, my goodness. Holy macaroni, are you getting some energy? The Two of Cups is in the Minor Arcana. It's very similar to the Lover's card. This is very strong. This is very strong, and this is very potent, and this is it's coming in, fully coming in. So this is not a time to relax into your usual, and this is not a time to relax on this. If you've been really down because of something that's gone to you that you had a lot of feelings about, which is perfectly normal, and absolutely, we need to grieve for things. We need to grieve for relationships that didn't work out, dreams we had that didn't come true. But this isn't the time to stay staring at that. This is the time to turn around, because really strong, good energy is coming in for you. Lover, soulmate, twin flame energy is coming in for you. And I want you to embody it. I want you to be there for it. I want you to do the work you need to do on you so you are ready for it. And remember, it might feel combative at first. Oh my goodness. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes that is the way. My summer bumblebee, my summer beauty. Thank you for being here. I want to hear your comments and thoughts. I love you. I'm sending you love. I'm sending you joy. I'm sending you light. Until next time. Mwah. Mia. My exquisite card 4. Yeah. Press all of that air out just to clear some space. I want to see what changes are coming in for you. I want to know what's happening next for you. What big things are coming your way? Everything. I want to know everything. All right, here we go. So we're going to pull our anchor card last, and we're starting with the Seven of Cups and the Seven of Swords. Hello, sevens. We're starting with the Death card, and we are starting with the Three of Swords. Very interesting. Okay, so right away, as we're getting started here, the sevens are precious sevens. I am seeing a whole load of energy and story unraveling here, that you've been in a space where you were dreaming of something really big, and you thought of all the good things and the bad things and all these things. Maybe this had to do with love. Maybe this had to do with a person. I feel like it did. And it was very much sort of all this expectation. You had all this expectation and all these dreams about it. And then it was stolen from you. Your thoughts were taken from you. This was taken away from you. And it felt like it was done in a very cavalier, easy manner. Like you were easy to walk away from. And there is a space in you that is heartbroken. You're going through a heartbreak. This is a transition that you're still going to be walking through for a little bit coming up here. And you're going to walk through the death of that whole experience of letting go of it, releasing it. And I feel like this is a release of more than just this. The expectation and the thoughts and the hopes and the dreams that you had of this person that really did come in and break your heart and make you feel all of these things. And it's not healed yet. You're still working on it. This is still something you're going to be walking through for a little while. But this feels bigger to me. This feels like a like a rebirth of you, where it's not just this relationship that that is the thing, or this experience that is letting you transition here, that's getting you to a space where you're going to be releasing a whole lot more. There is an old part of you, an old version of you, a different version of you that you are going to be shedding like a snake skin. And that part of you is, the death of that part of you is coming. And it's good. It is good. This doesn't feel good necessarily in the moment. It's going to feel like challenging, tricky change, but it is good. The rebirth out of this is absolutely life-changing. So take a breath for that for me. Take a breath for your heart. I'm sending you love right now for everything you're going through, and that you're gonna have to walk through and make it through as you transition here, but you will, and you're not alone. Everything is gonna be okay. Okay, let's pull some more cards. So I do want to know about love for you. I want to know about love for you and what's coming in for you, what changes are on the way for you. I want to know. I want to know. Hi. Oh, this touches my heart so much. The 10 of Cups showing up just when we need it. Our rainbow, our happy ever after, a card of completion, our cups coming in with feelings and emotions. Really good things are coming. What you're releasing just needs to be released so you can step into a new space with love, with happiness. If you were hoping to have a family one day, or if you have a family and you wanted to be more connected, this is on the way. Good things are on the way. You have to walk through, get your waders on, because you have to walk through this heartbreak and this hard space, and you have to make it through this death to rebirth cycle, this shedding of the snakeskin, which is uncomfortable, but it is coming for you and it is good. I want to know something else about love. What else do we need to know about love? What else do we need to know about love? What else do we need to know about love? I'm feeling something right in the middle of all of these cards here. And we have the 5 of Wands reversed. So I think maybe in past relationships, or there's a lot of friction and a lot of fighting and a lot of battling. So as we get into talking about this new love that's coming in, this new experience, things are going to have the opportunity to not be a fight. No fights, not chaotic, not crazy, not tumultuous, no back and forth, no battling it out. It's going to feel calm and peaceful and connected and together and good. So look for feelings of that as you are walking through this path. Look for feelings where it feels easy and good and calm and collected and different. And it is, even though sometimes we are addicted to that drama, it is actually deep down going to bring you what you want, this feeling of completion and contentedness. So I want a piece of divine wisdom from your guides, from source, from the universe, what you need to know. The sun, as bleak as things might feel, and as difficult as things might be, optimism, positivity, joy, source energy, the greatest energy that you can have and experience, the best, sunniest days of your life are still ahead. And that is wonderful. The best, sunniest days of your life are still ahead. Thank you. I'm saying thank you to your guides, to source, to the universe for that message, because I wanted to hear that, and I'm so glad you get to hear that. Okay, now I want any obstacles that we need to look out for. I know that we have obstacles already. We already have some tough, difficult things to make it through. So Queen of Swords coming in as an obstacle. And to me, I am feeling this so much as your practical, smart self that is seeing things from your head and not from your heart. So, as an obstacle, step out of your headspace, feel with your intuition. Now is the time for you to get intuitive. And I want you to tap into your Queen of Cups energy, your deeply intuitive, emotive, feeling energy. And I want you to see how much you can lean into your intuition, seeing what your intuition is telling you, following your intuition. To do this as a baby step. Take baby steps right now, today, as you're doing things. When you go about your life and you're at the grocery store and you're like, oh, should I get this or should I get that? Hit your intuition. What is my intuition telling me? Not my practical head. What does my intuition say? And when you're making other decisions, work decisions, whatever, I want you to sit into your intuition so you're ready to sit into your intuition for big things, for the big questions, for the big commitments, but that you're practiced. I don't want your head and your thoughts and your intelligence to get in the way. Now, before we pull over this anchor card, I want to pull a divine feminine card to see what kind of divine feminine energy you would benefit from channeling right now through all these changes. Joan of Arc, the warrior of light, the warrior of light. I have a steel-like faith in myself. The angels armor me with conviction. Yes! And how much does the Joan of Arc card look like our death card? I would just like you to take note of that. This is going to be uncomfortable and difficult, and you're going to battle through it as a warrior of light. Oh, I got some real goosebumps there. I got some real energy surges. I have a steel-like faith in myself. The angels armor me with conviction. I don't think I have to say any more about that. I think this is hitting you in any way that it needs to hit you. And I want to pull an angel and ancestor card as well. So our angel and ancestors giving us some divine guidance and wisdom. We have the Hermit. Retreat and recharge. Retreat and recharge, and you need some recharging to do all of this transitioning that is happening here. This is a swinging transition. This is some big stuff to move through. You deserve time to rest and to heal and retreat and recharge. And boy, would I love it if you did that as if you really made a thing of it. If you went camping, you went into the woods, you did a real retreat and just cleared whatever you needed to clear. Maybe spend a few hours not talking, or do a silent retreat at home for a day. Whatever you can do. Okay, so before we pull up our anchor card, let's go ahead and drop a sun emoji below. Drop a sun emoji below. I would love your comments. Please leave me comments. I would love to hear all about this. Everything you're experiencing, what is moving through your cells, what's moving through your blood, through your aura, through your energy, through your vibration. I want to hear and I want to know. Also, you should definitely like and subscribe. All right, so our anchor card here is the Five of Pentacles. Well, this makes so much sense. So we're going through all of this hard transition, and the Five of Pentacles is, I really got a wave of emotion just now. It is a hungry card. You are hungry. Oh, I'm getting so much emotion right now. I would like to know if you're getting the same kind of wave of emotion. So in this hunger, there is something cold and desperate and needy and terrifying in this card. Now, the Pentacles can get into money, but I am really just seeing this as being in lot and in line with this huge transition that's happening here. This deep hunger within you. And this kind of almost feels like a thread that's been threaded through your life, that you've always had this hunger. You've always had this need and it's not really been fulfilled. You've had this desire that's not been quenched. And the feeling I get from this is also that this desire and this need and this hunger is actually something that is bringing you something so juicy and so relieving and so wonderful and absolutely what you need and what you want. It's taken you on a journey. It's had you moving through this space that you had to move through. And it is that feeling of this has been purposeful because you've had to transition to a new space to get you to our completion, happy ever after, gorgeous positivity, sunshine on your face feelings, to get you to be a warrior of light, which you've needed to be this human being that you're going to be, the experiences you're going to have, to serve your purpose in the world, to shine the way that you do in the world. So I do want you to also, in a lot of ways, find a place to be grateful for that hunger and to even love it as a dark space for you. That's this dark thread that's threaded through your life, to be grateful for that need, that want. And um and there's a pot of gold at the end of this rainbow. I feel so much emotion, and and good things are coming. Do what you need to do to recharge yourself, to move through this. And don't give up moving through this. Shed your snakeskin, get through this heartbreak, get through this. I am so sorry for your heart that has had to go through this. The beautiful thing about that is that you are not alone and you are loved, you are cherished. I love you. I am grateful for your existence here on earth. You have been moving through something hard, but you are not alone. We all have times where we have to move through hard things and do these difficult transitions. And this is the time where there's a difficult transition and it's hard, but you can do it. You are capable. You are a warrior of light. Ooh, my dear one, I'm sending you love. I'm sending you light. I'm sending you off into your life. I can't wait to hear everything you have to say. Until we meet again. Mwah. Mia.